All right. So it has ended in Emirates Stadium where it's come out so hot for Manchester City at the second half. I really expected something like that because from the look of things in the first half, I know that Arsenal are going to come out all out, to put more pressure on Manchester City, and it worked out in the second half. Though it wasn't an easy knock to crack, cracking that Manchester City defense was very tough for Arsenal to the extent that Arsenal throwed in everything they have from the bench to see that they come out with something positive from this very match. And I want to say congratulations to Arsenal Football Club and also to Manchester City Football Club. They've done very well for themselves. Sharing the point is a good positive, considering the fact that yes, it could have been a loss because Arsenal has been has been down with one goal till the extra time of the game. Still the added minute of the 90 minutes. It's very nice from the Arsenal side coming into the game with a positive point. Yes, I want to say it's a very big loss from Manchester City side because they already win the game. It's just a matter of some minutes for them to wrap up the game. But I must say that Pep Guardiola really did very, he had very bad approach into the game because this is not the Pep Guardiola we used to know. Sitting back for Arsenal was a very big mistake coming from Guardiola because Arsenal, we know this season, have everything it takes, to choke any team at length to see that they get a result. And that is what it means when you are playing a highly depthed team from the bench. Arsenal have that depth from the bench, to sort things out in the field of play, and that is what they did today. They subbed in, the likes of Eze. They bring in the likes of Nwaneri into the game, Martinelli into the game, who actually bring them back into the fray, to equalize that game. Yes, that is what I was talking about in the first half, that Mikel Merino didn't do any any positivity in that midfield, final third pass, set piece, movement from the box, and, positive passes, killer pass into the box. And that's what Arsenal lacked in the first half. And that's what Eze did at the final minutes of the game to assist Martinelli. And that was very positive, very, clear-cut pass and also clear-cut goal from that side. And I must say, congratulations to Eze and also Martinelli for helping Arsenal to wrap up this game to that extent. I must say, a serious congratulations to Eze. This assist is a vision and is what Arsenal needed to wrap up this very game. And I must say, there is something that is lacking from a Victor Gyökeres in this kind of game. His movement running behind the defenders is not a clear-cut one. He is not doing it consistently. Victor Gyökeres running behind the defenders, he's not doing it consistently, and that actually affected us now in the first half because there's no consistent running behind the defenders, thereby giving the midfielders the opportunity to flop ball up, behind the defenders for the attackers to get it. And that is what Arsenal lacked, and that is the same move that Arsenal used to equalize this game. When you are having high intensive defenders, it's less for you to be running behind them for deep line playmakers to be able to be spotting you from far. And that is what you need in this kind of game to be able to get a positive result. Kudos to Eze, kudos to Martinelli. Congratulations to Arsenal also. And I must say, I must come up cap for Mikel Arteta. I think he got this one well. And the only thing he got wrong is keeping Trossard for so long. I didn't see any positivity from Trossard. I didn't see that killer run, that clear creativity as a winger. I didn't see that clear crossing from Trossard. But thank God they come out with a positive result. Let me hear you say something in the comment section. What do you think about this game today?